Good morning, everyone. So it's Monday again, so we continue with our scrutiny of the sacraments, and the last of those for us to look at, and I seem to have got through them very quickly. I haven't left anything out. If I have, please let me know. But the last of the sacraments we look at is the sacrament of the sick. Now, at one stage, it used to be known as extreme unction, and extreme unction was associated with the sacrament of the dying, or of those who are if the expectation is they may die because of some sort of medical procedure or whatever. So extreme unction was very much associated with death. And sacrament of the sick isn't. Sacrament of the sick is given to anybody who's going into hospital. Somebody may be having a long illness, and people may receive the sacrament of the sick basically as often as necessary. I'm very privileged to have received it twice myself. I knew that I was going to hospital, and I was very fortunate to be able to receive the sacrament of the sick. But it's not associated with dying, so as you see, I'm still around. The interesting thing about it is that people will say, well, why would we want to anoint somebody who's sick? Well, it's not to cure them, because medical science has that opportunity, and yes, there are miracles, but most of us haven't been fortunate to receive miracles of healing, not that we perceive anyway. And so the anointing of the body is quite important. And you might remember way back when we did the talk about baptism, I mentioned to you that there's an important link that goes on here. Our bodies are baptized or blessed at the beginning of our spiritual journey. At the end of our spiritual journey, then there's an opportunity for us to also receive a blessing or an anointing. Now, it is the sacrament of the sick and the dying. It isn't the sacrament of the dead. Nevertheless, there are some people who may question, why is it necessary, if somebody does die, for them to have a funeral in the church? Well, it's because, as I said, it's a link between baptism and the beginning of our life and the end of our spiritual life. So it's important that we give thanks to the Lord, and we bless the body and effectively give it back to the Lord, because it is that body that has carried our spirit and our soul through this journey of life. So it's important that we do reflect on that, and for that reason the Catholic Church does insist that people who die go to the church for a funeral, and the body needs to be present, because after all, how are you going to bless a body if it isn't there? So we do encourage you to do that. If any of you have any questions in relation to this, perhaps I haven't done it justice, let me know, drop me a line, and I'll be very happy to talk to the topic in a little more detail. In the meantime, though, you have a wonderful day and keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.